Good morning, crew, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Ashley, but they call me Atru. In today's video, we are going to be doing part 2 of getting my life together. If you missed part 1, I will link it down below. You can go watch it, but just a quick little recap. I am 28. I live at home with my mom. I grew up really privileged and really spoiled, and 2020/COVID really changed everything for me. It opened my eyes to just everything that I had been kind of severely slacking on in my life. And so ever since the end of 2020, beginning of 2021, I have made a lot of steps, or taken a lot of steps and made a lot of progress on bettering myself and my life. And I focused really hard on learning how to budget my money and get myself out of debt and taking care of myself. But I think I focused a little too hard on the budgeting and severely slacked in other places, like cleaning, my mental health, my physical health. So that's kind of going to be what today's video is. I'm going to show you the steps that I'm about to start taking and implementing in order to rise up in those areas. So again, referencing to part 1, I grew up with a maid and never having to clean up or pick up after myself. And so when 2020 hit and we could no longer have a maid or afford a maid because we both lost our jobs, I had no clue how to keep a cleaning schedule, how to keep a house clean, how to grocery shop and buy groceries that would sustain you throughout the week. And I don't know, somehow just living in, honestly, filth just became the normal. And I'm not sure how, and I'm not sure why. And I wouldn't say that either my mom or I enjoy it, but either way, it's what it is. We just, well, first of all, my mom is handicapped, so she does kind of have an excuse as to why she does not clean up after herself, because it's very difficult for her. But sometimes it goes, or I shouldn't say now, but it has in the past gone like 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe even months without us mopping the floors or cleaning the kitchen counters or cleaning out the fridge or doing a load of laundry. Like, we just, I don't know. I can't really tell you why it's become this normal to live this way, but I can tell you that neither of us enjoy it, and it just has taken a while for me to kind of have the energy and mental capability to like focus in on it and be like, okay, we're doing better with our budgeting. I shouldn't say we. My mom still will not budget, but I am doing better with my finances and my budgeting and learning how to, I don't know, optimize my paychecks and everything. Learning about credit and interest rates, things that I just was never taught because I grew up really spoiled. So I've learned how to pay my bills and budget and pay things on time and what interest rates are. I just feel like now it's the next thing that I really feel that needs to be focused on is keeping the house clean. When I was first learning how to clean, I found that I really enjoyed deep cleaning more than kind of everyday cleaning. I just found it to be much more satisfactory, which I think is also how we kind of got in this pattern, because once something would get so disgusting that she or I couldn't stand it anymore, I would deep clean it, and it would just be so rewarding that I found that I almost avoided doing like the everyday cleanup things. I would just deep clean, but you can really only do 1, 2, maybe 3 deep cleans in a day before you're just utterly like exhausted. And so having only 2 days off, working a normal 40 hours, sometimes 46-hour work week, it just wasn't sustainable anymore since I've gotten my new job. Not that it should have been sustainable anyway, like it's really not a healthy, productive way to live. No one wants to live in filth. Like, I will walk through my own house sometimes, or even be in my own room, and I'm just like, why am I okay with this? Why am I okay with all of these clothes sitting on the floor? Why am I okay with walking past this Kleenex and cat puke on the floor? Like, why don't I clean it up? Why isn't that in my brain to be like, hey, that's gross, get it off the floor? I don't know, but it's something that I'm going to work on. That's probably like the biggest thing that I wanted to come up with, was like a cleaning schedule, so that way I wasn't trying to do it all on my days off. But I'm also going to like keep myself happy, because I really do love those deep cleans. So I'm going to do one every Saturday, and then also clean other things. They just won't be deep cleans, but you'll see that when I show you guys like what I've come up with. I'll just show you now. So I made this list of things that I need to work on, and it's just like a jumbled mess, so I don't need to show it to you. Sorry you can hear the TV in the background. I just find it weird to speak to the utter silence. One of them is a workout schedule, because I know that working out is good for your mental and physical health, and I never do it, and it needs to be done. I used to work out with my ex-boyfriend, and obviously though, I have not gone since I was with him. I just want to be able to like do it on my own. But that, if this is your first video from me, just know that I've talked about it in my other videos, and it's a whole other issue of why I don't go to the gym. It's not just because of him. Cleaning schedule I just told you about. Speaking of budget and financing, I typically get 2 paychecks a month. Once in a blue moon, you'll get 3 paychecks a month. I really want it to be so that way I know what bills come out of each paycheck, but I want it to be like, oh, this is also the paycheck that we're doing the bulk grocery shopping, and then all the other weeks are just going to be buying like fresh produce. And this is the one that like the stocking is going to come out of. And like by stocking, I mean like stocking up on toilet paper, paper towels, and trash bags, and cleaning supplies, like stuff that isn't groceries necessarily. I would love to be able to divide that up, but I think that one might be put on the back burner for a little bit, just because I just don't think that I have the time to like focus on that particular one right now, just because it's the holiday season coming up, and I really want to be able to enjoy it, and so I don't want to put myself on super hard restrictions yet, so that one might wait till the new year. If you don't know, if you've been watching me for a while, you've definitely heard me say, but not if you're new around here, I want to be a writer, but I make absolutely no time to write. I do YouTube, and I work full-time, and I help take care of my mom, and I have pets, and so I just make no time for it. And it's just purely that. It's pure like laziness and time management of not making time for it. I certainly have time to commit to writing, I just don't. So that's a really important one I want to work on and implement. The next one would be making a filming and editing schedule. I'm sorry I keep repeating this. If this is the first video you've seen of me, then you won't know. But if it's not, if you've been here for a hot minute, you know that unfortunately, sometimes once a week for several weeks in a row, I will post a lame video, typically on Thursdays, that is just like a, hey guys, didn't want to lose my spot in the YouTube algorithm, but I have nothing to show you. There's nothing that I've filmed. This is not a fun video, just didn't want to miss an upload kind of videos. And I hate doing that. I feel like even though I'm still making my upload schedule and I'm pleasing the algorithm, that it's letting my subscribers down, because no one wants to subscribe to somebody like that who doesn't actually put out real content. I mean, it's real in the sense that it's my real life and it is really what happens sometimes. So coming up with a filming and editing schedule just needs to be done at this point. And that is the list. I also have this little book. I guess I should show you this too. This is my life. This is the book of my life. There's a big one here, and this is like my weekly and monthly planner. But this thing I have had since I first implemented like the budgeting changes, and I'll just give you like a brief overview of it. I bought this book December of 2020 when I decided I really wanted to like get started on stuff. Like, I'll flip the camera around when I'm doing this year, but like just to give you like a hint, like it says like January and February, and these were like money saving challenges I did, and I would do one for every month. These were my bills of 2020. I would write down what I paid. This was my Hot Topic credit card that I would write down like what my balance was, how much I paid, and then what my remaining balance was after I paid. And that's really when I started to notice like interest rates and what they actually meant and how they affected it. Like, I had no clue before. I had no clue. And if you're just like, oh my god, why? Go watch part 1. It will explain all of it to you. Okay. So just like I showed you in the last little clip about my monthly bills, this is just something I made, and I write down what day each bill is due. I don't write how much is coming out or anything because sometimes it changes. But these are just the day that they're due on the month. And then over here, I just have a little thing where I can cross it off or highlight it, in this case, once I have paid it. So that way I don't have to wonder if I remembered or not. These were 2 credit cards that I paid off this year. One was Hot Topic and one was Ulta. I still am paying off my Victoria's Secret one. So I have a Best Buy credit card that I just got, and then what I pay on it. Yeah, so like you can just see, I make a lot of lists. This is a when did I last, so like change my toothbrush, get an oil change, wash my bedding, change razors, and I just write down the date that I did it. So that way I'm aware of how long it's gone between doing these things, and I don't have to try and remember. Okay, so that gives you a pretty good general idea of what this book is. It's just a bunch of lists and things to help me remember what I did or what I want or what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. I use it for everything. So I'm going to use it a lot for the stuff that we're going to be implementing. You saw how I used it a lot in the past 2 years for my finances by writing down all my bills, by writing down my credit cards and their interests, and being able to track how much comes out of it and being able to cross it off. Like I said, finances is what I really focused on. Okay, so now that you guys have gotten a general idea of what we're doing and why I want to do it and how I'm going to do it, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys some clips of me making some of this stuff, and then I will see you when I'm done and we'll go over it. So the first thing I did was go ahead and make a nightly routine. So the first thing that you guys saw me make was this nightly routine page right here. And I'm just going to read it to you just because I feel like that's easier than like turning the camera and having you just stare at this. Basically, I just wrote like a list of things that I want to accomplish every night before bed. So like maybe the last hour and a half before bed, maybe 2 hours depending on how long it takes me. So first thing I have is set the mood, like light some candles, put on my twinkly lights, like just decompress from the day. I want to pick up in my bedroom or bathroom, closet, vanity, desk, nightstand, like if there's anything just out of place, just put it back where it goes. If there's clothes on the floor, put them in the laundry basket. You know, put toothbrush away if it's still sitting on the counter. To pick out my outfit for the next day, I think will be really helpful because I tend to be really rushed in the mornings. So whether it's for work or the gym or filming, like just pick out the first outfit that I need as soon as I wake up. I really want to start stretching before bed because I used to be really flexible and now I'm not, and I hate that. And I know that stretching is kind of good to do before bed anyway. Skincare routine. I'm really bad about doing skincare right before bed. I'm typically kind of only in the morning person. Brushing my teeth and brushing my hair before bed, I'm pretty bad about that too. Again, it's kind of just typically in the morning. Get water. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night coughing and we need some water. Spray linens. I don't have the spray yet, but I do use this spray from Arbonne that's supposed to it's like a eucalyptus spray, so it's just supposed to help like relax you. Rinse off any dishes. I know that some people say that it's really good to do your dishes every day, that way they don't pile up, but I just know that if I'm working from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, I'm not going to feel like doing the dishes when I get home. So at least rinsing off the ones that I use for dinner, so that way there's no food like sitting on them and they really just need to be washed and put in the dishwasher. On Saturday when I do my cleaning, then I think that will be really helpful. I want to drink tea before bed, but the problem is I need to find something to put in the tea because I don't like plain tea, and the tea that I drink in the morning, it's like energy tea, so I obviously don't want that before bed. Set my alarms because I always have work in the morning. I want to try and do no phone or TV 30 minutes before bed, so instead of being on, not that I'm not like an against social media type of person, I just know that there's something about the lights they say that's bad for your REM cycle or something. I don't know. I don't really know, but I've heard it's not the best. So I'd rather read. I have a book log in here somewhere that tracks all the books that I've read this year, and I severely slacked. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all those open months. I think I've read 9 books this year. Okay, and then the last thing says relax. So that is going to be my new nightly routine, which I think will help with the cleaning, like I said, just not living in that kind of filth. Now the way that my work schedule is set up, the cleaning schedule is still kind of up in the air, so I don't know if it's going to be shown in this video or not. Like I said, right now Saturdays is my cleaning days, and what I have decided, what I have made the decision of, because like I said I really enjoy deep cleaning, is that each Saturday something will be deep cleaned. So deep clean kitchen, deep clean bathrooms, deep clean, what does that say? Bedrooms, and mop the floors. Now, we have white tile in our house, so it is unbelievably hard to mop. So don't think that I'm only mopping them once a month. I'm only going to like seriously mop them once a month because we have a mop and then we have a Swiffer. So when it's the Saturday that I'm not mopping the floors of the entire freaking house, I'm just gonna Swiffer the spots that I see that are dirty. Okay, so I'm not making a page for this, so I feel like we can just talk about it when it comes to my filming and editing schedule, because it's really just going to depend on like ultimately the video and what my work hours are that week. I have pretty much a set schedule, but once in a while they'll have me like cover a shift or come in earlier or stay later on some days. It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen, and so that can always like interfere with it. And some videos just take longer to film and edit, and some videos are super quick, some videos have a lot of time lapses, some videos need extra things. My ultimate goal, like if in a perfect world, I would love to film both videos of the week. I post on Thursdays and Sundays. I would love to post them, I would love to film both of them on the weekends, like film one of them Friday night and film the other one Saturday, and then edit one for Sunday and have the rest of the week to edit for Thursday. And if need be, like film Monday and Tuesday if I had to, but it's hard because I work till 6 on those days. So it's just, I work like long hours. So, and then like I have to come home and make dinner and then kind of start to get ready for bed because I have work in the morning the next day. So on top of that, my work schedule is going to change in January. So this is only my schedule until January. But it just means that like really anything I implement here is going to be changed. If I'm able to film both videos over the weekend, that would be ideal. But if not, I will dedicate like probably Mondays and Tuesdays to doing a little bit of filming, and then I will also try to edit on Tuesdays, even though I don't post till Thursdays, because typically on Tuesdays I don't go into work until 11:30. I will also edit on Saturday nights. So hopefully I'll be done filming by Saturday nights when I'm done cleaning, and then I can edit. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we're gonna see. Okay, so my workout schedule. I have started on the workout schedule. It's like got 3 different versions right now. Like there's that one, and then there's this one, and then this one. And I don't know which one I want to do. I have another week to figure that out. Maybe there'll be part 3 when I come back with like the cleaning and the workout, which are like The two most important ones. And editing, but we kind of have filming and editing taken care of. But yeah, I just need to decide what days I want to be my rest days and what days I want to work out. Obviously the certain body parts, types, I don't know. I don't really know much about the gym. Gym will probably be its own video, honestly. So, oh, that's a good idea. We could just make this part like the overview, and then I can come back, not with like a part 3 and 4, but just to like, hey, this is my workout routine schedule, and hey, this is my weekly cleaning schedule. I love that idea. Guys, we did it. We came up with that together. That was you and me. You and me, baby. Writing schedule. So, ideally, I would love to write every day. Like, I would love to at least dedicate 30 minutes to an hour to writing every day. But I know on the days that I work 8 to 6, it's just not possible. There are just not enough hours in the day for me to do it. So it really needs to be like Tuesdays and Thursdays when I don't go in till 11:30, and then weekends like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's at least 5 days a week that I need to set aside an hour. And the hour will just depend on my schedule for work that day or clean it. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here because it's already 21 minutes long. I talk forever and a day. It's half the reason I have a YouTube channel, because I can't talk this much on any other platform and have it be one video. I know that we did not accomplish a lot. We're still working on our workout schedule and the cleaning schedule, but we did accomplish a night routine that includes cleaning, so I'm really happy with that. And then we pretty much implemented an editing schedule, so that's great. We accomplished a night routine, an editing schedule, and a writing schedule. If you guys liked this video, pretty please give it a thumbs up. It really supports me and my channel more than you guys know. It really does wonders. And if you guys liked me, pretty please hit that subscribe button. It really supports my mental health. I post new videos every Sunday and Thursday at 11:15 a.m. Pacific time. And yeah, I think that's everything. So, okay, love you, bye.